truth is, even the name OVNI, it's something that I think is important for entrepreneurs is the name OVNI. I mean, to someone who knows what it means, it's very French, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of people said, you shouldn't be named OVNI. You should be named UFO. You should be named something more English, more international. The truth is, we were in survival mode. What is survival mode? Let's first fundraise. We'll figure out later what we want to name the company, Where OVNI sounds good in French. Let's raise. And, what you said, Marcus, is we travel a lot all over France. We travel to Toulouse, to Bordeaux, to Lyon, to Marseille. We went to see LPs, no one else in Paris had come to see them. There's a lot of money in Lille. There's a lot of money in Grenoble, Grenoble. And the truth is, a lot of people we met there, they were like, oh, it's funny. You're the first Parisian fund who's coming to see us. So yes, we had a lot of travels. The truth is, it was always by train, honestly, in France. I can't remember if we ever take the plane to go somewhere in France. That's the beauty of like fundraising in France. I'm not saying that's a strategy for Fund 2. The Fund 2 is clearly going to be a fund that's pan-European with LPs all over Europe. And at the end of the day, we raised 60 million. 85% comes from French LPs. 15% come from British, Belgian, Luxembourg, Swiss, Italian, and Portugal, I think. So it was, it's funny. It was tough. It was tough fundraising. We went from 5 million to 8 million to 13 million to 20 million to 28 million just to grind. But it's funny because you think it's the hardest part of your job. And then the hardest part is actually investing in, or, making sure the entrepreneurs you want to invest in accept your money. And you're like, all right, it wasn't that. It was hard. It wasn't that hard. The hardest part now is convincing the right entrepreneurs to let us invest.